Hey guys, Mantis here with another video. Let's get this started. Also, comment down the video, sub, and like. Please do this. It helps with that YouTube algorithm. Also, DM me for a VOD review. So let's just get started. We have BYCR, EUNE, Plat 3, Jungler. Now, with Jungle, it's really important that to get to Diamond, you need to start using your cameras a lot more to analyze lane states. And we're just going to look at this real quick right here. As you can see, he's looking. Now, let's just start from the beginning here. So he starts blue buff, goes to Gromp, right? So we'll start early in the game. It's just started. Looks top, looks top again, middle, bot lane now. And this is something that you just need to start doing. And if you're not already doing this, you're going to have a lot of troubles continuing on climbing. So now, moving here, he's looking top. He sees the gank opportunity. And instead of going to his red, he ultimately decides to go path up top. And at the same time, the enemy jungler Kazlik is doing this, right? So these are challenger players playing. And if it's not this simple for you and you're not using your hotkeys quickly, it's going to be almost impossible for you to climb to the next level, right? So I'm telling you this right now, and it's unfortunate you cannot send me the first person replay like this, but let's just get started. So it seems like you play a couple games. This is a good one. Why not? 6 and 12. So for like games to review, what you can do easily is go to the overview and look at the jumps, right? The biggest jumps right here. So 4K to 7K, right? So you gotta ask yourself what you were doing here, right? And then here's another jump, right? 21 minutes is a big jump, right? And then you die here, right? So you die here and there's a huge jump, and there's another jump right here. And then you just want to see what's going on, right? And then another giant jump right here. And it seems like you do die here, right? So it's like, this is how you do it, and then look exactly what you're doing and what you need to do differently, right? At those spots. So here's a game where it's just like you die early at 4 minutes, right? So let's just like pop this up, watch this real quick, because they take the gold lead and they never give it back, right? So these got kind of spots, like as a jungler, these are the spots that you want to see and be like, okay, what can I have done differently? Because they just immediately take the advantage and just never give it back, right? So you go for your 3 camp gank on Teemo, Malphite flashes. Take free damage, and the enemy jungler comes, kills you. Right, so this is like pretty obvious that this is gonna happen, right? That the enemy jungler is gonna come kill you, because when you're right here, you need to wait, right? Wait. Wukong shows middle, right? So you should be aware of this already. Wukong's middle, and then he's gonna path up, right? But why I'm saying wait is you have to be very aware of what spells are on cooldown and what spells are not on cooldown, right? So it seems like Gwen is level 2, Teemo's level 3, so you need to wait to let Gwen get level 3, and then wait for Teemo to use Blinding Dart on Gwen. And when he does, that's when you go in. See, instead of this way, Gwen doesn't want to go up because she's level 2, and she's going to be like, I'm level 2, I'm not going to go up. And then it just gives you the opportunity to make a better gank if you wait, right? So just like that, the game is lost, right? Because in the jungle, when this kind of stuff happens, the game is lost. So, you know, boom, done, right? And if you want to learn by yourself, that's how you do it, right? But so let's just look at this game. 'cause I'm kind of interested in this one, right? So that was like a really quick way of reviewing by yourself, right? If you want to do it like that, that's how you do it. Look at the biggest jumps. Blue side. So thinking about the matchups, right? Anivia versus Akali. That's whatever. Kaisa, Xerath versus Lucian, Lulu. Lulu's a free gank early. Lucian's depends on if he uses a dash or not. And then top lane, you're gonna be wanting you want to gank Aurelia 100%. The first gank needs to be on Aurelia. You can't let her snowball, right? And if you let Garen snowball, the game's a lot easier. Okay, so already I'm watching a mistake, right? So you need to cover your entrances in solo queue, and if you don't, you're trolling, right? And the best players cover, the worst players don't. So walk up here, wait, ward, back, get the red trinket so you can start clearing wards for your ganks. Or similarly, go here, walk up a little bit, get confident, and probably get in this bush and then ward the river, right? Or you can ward this, go back, or you can back and ward this while you're backing. Either way, you need to be active level 1. If you're not active, you're not going to climb. You can ward this bush back. This is a more popular one right there. So keep that in mind. You need to start doing this. If you're not doing this, you're trolling. So again, with the cameras, right? Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, right? You should bing, 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 bing. You should be already getting the habit of looking quickly, right? By using the hotkeys, right? Yeah, I don't like this movement at all. You need to be defending, right? So looking, right? Okay, he's pushing, right? So what do you think this lane's gonna be by the time blue buff's done, right? Type thing, right? And then this lane, Lulu is out of position massively, right? Okay, this is a free gank, right? Right? And this is the type of stuff that you need to be looking at while you're clearing, right? And I need to see a first person view, because you can say I look, but I need to look with my own eyes, right? So here's an opportunity right now for you just to sprint bottom. Go straight bottom and get the free kill on Lulu, right? Because as soon as these guys hit level 2, look where the wave is, right? It's perfect for a gank. And do you think these guys are warding? Do you think they ward at this ELO? Come on, man, this is not warded. Nothing's here, right? Zin's gonna go path topside, probably gank that Garen, right? I'm just showing you opportunities that I missed, right? So like, yeah, oh, but Xin Zhao might gank top, yeah, but you get the kill on Lulu, you start accelerating yourself, right? And this is how it is in lower ELO. You punish like that, right? So now going back to blue side only. Okay, this is, so you would assume that the gank is coming top, right? The wave is just in a spot that's free, right? And then looking here, yeah, it's fine, right? But you gotta go quick, right? You can't take that long, right? Quick, so you need to be constantly looking here, right? Okay, so Garen's walking back, but he's not warding, right? Perhaps you can do the ping. Needs vision, right? So with the Reksai, you want to be pressuring the map. You don't want to be full clearing, right? 3 camps is enough to get enough gold for a gank, right? You don't need to be level 4 for your first gank on Reksai. Look at that, they got first blood when you could have been the one getting first blood for your team, right? So now here comes Xin. This is too much. If you die here, it's not worth. Oh, I never roamed. Okay, so why didn't this work, right? Why didn't this play work, right? Seems like it's a good play, right? But look how big the wave is, right? Number 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a wave that's being crashed, right? So when was the opportunity to gank this lane, right? Opportunity to gank this lane was right here. Or not right here. Right here for Xin Zhao, right? But he didn't do it, right? So it's actually an opportunity to counter gank, right? But then Xin Zhao doesn't see it. So again, I don't really like the full clear, but because your lanes are pushed in, you're forced to full clear. But again, there's opportunities to make other plays, right? Here, Xin Zhao hasn't showed on the map, right? So where could he be? Who really knows, right? But then you saw him right there. It goes bad because the wave is crashing and Garen's late, right? But you don't know where Xin Zhao is, right? So this path is okay. It's an okay path, right? Because we don't know Xin Zhao's there until Xin Zhao's there, right? But if you were a little bit more aware, you could have been somewhere else, right? And then here you have to leave, right? You just E and leave. Understand that this is too much gold to be giving up for free, and you're not gonna get the skill, right? It's just not worth it, right? Just oops. Just E out. Just E out. Let him farm his wave, right? We go boom, 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 boom. You're just negative gold, right? We're in negative gold for this play right now. Even though we kill the enemy jungler, they come out ahead. They actually come out ahead here because they have champions that you really don't want to have any kills on. So right now you could be 1-0 or even 2-0 right now if you path like that. Blue row mid. He's freezing. Okay, so watch carefully where Lulu goes after this, right? She runs down river, right? So okay, you find her, good. Very nice, very nice. You're aware, it's good. Dragons like this, I don't know if I can really agree with, because the players at your ELO are making so many mistakes that you can actually find opportunities to gank lanes if you just try for it, right? So like, look how low Akali is, and then look where Lucian is, right? If you just wait right here, if Lucian dashes forward, he dies, right? He has no flash, right? But you elect to take the neutral objective, and all the while, Xin Zhao's farming and getting stronger, right? So just try to keep that in mind. Like, it's better in lower ELO to gank the lanes because it's free. It's just free, right? Look how low this guy is, right? He's just hanging around, no flash, half HP. Now his W's down, right? He killed himself, right? But like, no opportunities are there, right? So like, look how far up these guys are, flashless, no ignite, no nothing, right? But you elect to take the neutral objective, but you don't even go to gank the lane, right? There's an opportunity here to gank the lane, but now he's level 6, the wave's kind of big. You took the dragon, you took your time, right? So your eyes need to open, right? And now you decide to come, right? So look how long it took you to come assist, right? You do raptors, chickens, and then you go, right? But look at this, yo. Opportunity to go was right here. Right now, right here, right now, you know? Opportunities in League are missed when you're not paying attention, right? Keep that in mind the next time you play. Like, you really want to be using your cameras. Looking around, right? Here's just execution. You just got to tunnel better here, right? Oops. I would just E right now. Don't even try to outplay the whatever. Just E right now. Don't even think about it. E over right now. Knock up, get the kill, right? But like when it comes to execution, you just have to look at it over and over again. Think of all the different options that are available to you, and then use them, right? R, good job. So yeah, you really want it to be level 6 here already, right? So if you get that kill on Lulu, you're 6 here, and this is like the snowball of League, right? And in here, you see him, right? You see him, right? So what you do is you go right here, and you just go over the wall, right? And obviously you're pinging, or you can even quickly type enter. He's at my red, Anivia come, right? While you wait right here, it'll take 1 second to type, but it depends on how fast of a typer you are, right? And then now you surprise him because he sees you, but like you kind of surprise him anyways because he's kind of a drone. But yeah, that's a way better play here, and you're level 6 when you make it here. If you get that Lulu, right? So it's all execution. Can't get too mad at that, to be honest. It's probably one of the worst ganks I've seen in a while, but you can't just go in like a bull, okay? Assume that there are wards here. At least in the minimum, assume that there's a ward right here. If the enemies are pushing up, assume that there's a ward right there and there's no ward right here. Maybe a pink, right? Regardless of the situation, when you come here, you take your red first, okay? You get the red buff bonus, take this tunnel, and then go the long way around, right? Don't just rush in like this, because you're missing out on so many opportunities when you just run in like a bull, right? Look what they see. They're like, ah, this is the easiest gank ever, right? So now imagine your character is right here. They have no idea you're here. You pincer and they're dead. Just pathing, right? You need to overhaul the way you think about pathing. If you're always ganking like this, you're never gonna climb, never gonna have success, right? This is really bad, right? You should be like 5-0 right now at this YOLO, easily. And you're pinging Kaisa. This is why I want to see your first person view, because if you're typing too, then I can see why like you need help, right? So this is a snowball effect. They die, right? And you're just gonna, this kind of stuff is gonna continue happening unless you start paying more attention to the map, right? Especially in the early phases of the game, right? Because this is early phases in the game is the perfect time to start to snowball and win games, right? You don't really want to be looking at what happens at 22 minutes, right? You want to be looking what happens in the early game and how you can help get better here. So here, Xin Zhao shows middle. And I don't even think you know this. I don't even think you know, right? So like, you should have the mental awareness to know that Anivia's out of position, you know, aggressing for the turret, and that she might get ganked soon. Also, literally everyone is Mia, so the chances of people coming to kill her is really high, right? When people start hitting turrets, everyone starts looking, right? At least they should be. So maybe you could eat over the wall, maybe you could help, maybe not, but opportunities to gain the lost when you're not looking, right? And I can almost guarantee you weren't looking. So yeah, you really wanted to try to get this lane going early, right? But unfortunately it didn't go your way. Although this is a nice counter gank by you, I like it. Although I don't think you knew this gank was coming though. It's just kind of like luck. It was just luck that Xin Zhao was here and you're there at the same time, right? It's just coincidence, right? It wasn't actually like a play that you made, I think. So with this play here, okay, Nivea's egg, Xerath in lane. Now she's backing, right? She has a 1.4k gold. And the wave state here is fine, but everything else is black, and one guy's dead and the rest are Mia, right? So what is the reason you're going in the river here, right? You gotta ask yourself this, right? Because they're all Mia, and Anivia's unable to assist you if you get in trouble. So if your idea was to walk up and start the Drake and do the Drake, then you're just thinking incorrectly, because you need to be playing around your teammates. Secondly, because you're hovering this area, your allies think it's okay to hover this area too. Look at the way Xerath is playing around you, right? You kill Xerath here off your movement, right? You don't need to be here. There's no reason. You don't win here. You never win, right? And you want to maximize your gold on your movements. And it's so easy to be like, oh yeah, Xerath's a stupid idiot for dying there, right? But what on earth is this? It's just the ELO, I guess. Like, good job, but really try to think about, honestly, I don't even think it's a good job if you're dying, right? You're just giving Akali more gold to carry the game. Okay, and then just tunnel out, bro. If you're here for the Drake, then tunnel out. There's no more play here, right? It would be fine if only Kaisa died, but because you died, it's not fine, right? So, keep that in mind, right? You can't be giving out free kills like that when the opportunity to escape is right in front of your face. So coming out of lane, you should be assessing every lane. Okay, this guy's low HP. This guy just died. Yeah, at this point, it's the chances of you winning this game right now is very, very low. I'm gonna be honest with you. And the reason why is because they have a Fed Aurelia, and they have a Fed Lucian, right? And your score is 3, 4, and 3. And in solo queue around this time, you should be like 6 up right now, 7. You know what I'm saying? You should be snowballing at this ELO, right? You shouldn't be struggling. Eat the wave. Anything can happen. You should never give up. You also have Anivia on your team, but I'm just telling you, it's gonna be really tough. Okay, so you see Xin bottom. You do this. Good. Should be looking at every lane while you do that, though. I don't know if you are. So these guys are getting ravaged down here. You show up to it. Job. And then here, it's you gotta be more patient. You gotta be way more patient. Right. Patience, right? Just more patience. Wait for the channel. And then go, right? By the time you go, Anivia's not even there, right? So now you missed the opportunity to combo you guys' spells. But even though they still died, you went in a little bit early and it could have been done better. In solo queue, when it becomes this, around this time, it's a crapshoot, right? And if you're not already snowballing, you're relying on others to make the correct plays for macro. What ELO is this? Around Platinum 3? Okay, that's fair enough, but it's, you know, it's like you still get players like this, right? Like, why is he in the side lane by himself? You don't need to follow up here, right? You don't need to die for him. Just let him die, right? There's no play here. Don't think that you're almost level 11 and you're sitting on 1.6k gold, right? There's no play here. You're just giving up free gold for nothing. And like, if you want to get diamond, you can't play. You just can't play like this. You can't just be like, oh fuck it, if they're dying, I'm dying too, right? Like, a jungler is cold-hearted. They fucking nerves of steel. Like, they don't do this if they want to climb. Like, maybe once in a while off game. But like, you know, it's like he got that kill because he was just over pushing by himself, right? Because he's so fed. Never let them get to this point. And then here, there's maybe you can stop this, but like this guy is at base. This guy's coming from base, right? Like if you E over the wall, it's only steal and leave, right? That's the only move here, right? Steal and leave. We don't fight. But it's like, do we even need to make this play? Look at the outcome. The answer is no. Like we don't need to go over the wall and try to play for their Drake #1, right? Like just don't give up the free goal. Ping it back. You know, it's like you're at ELO where these players understand we don't take this Drake, right? But you have to be more situationally aware. And if you're not, now it's time to wake up and start being, right? Like, you can't be making these plays. You just give up free goal for nothing. It just doesn't make. You won't win like this. Yeah, we're gonna fight. I'm gonna pause the review right here because this is a little bit grief, but you know, it's like we just never fight this, right? I don't care if you're tilted or not tilted. You want to be playing to win every single time, right? But yeah, hopefully this advice helps, and good luck on the rift.